Hey guys, this is StarDragonPhoenix, and we have a Wi-Fi battle here. Yeah, you heard right, Wi-Fi battle. Something new I'm gonna be doing on this channel, and I'll be doing those regularly, I hope. And this one is against my good friend MrPsychic11 from a certain chat room, which I forgot the name of right now. But I will link the chat room as well in the description. It's a great place to go. You can do cool stuff there, chat with people, battle people in 5th gen and all that good stuff. But anyways, I just want to talk about the match right now, and yeah, I'll go with it. So anyways, I start out with my Frost Lass, and he starts out with Crobat, and I go for Trick, and I trick the Crobat a Choice Scarf, whereas I get a Leftovers, which Crobat had, and the Crobat uses Taunt on me, so I can only attack. I cannot use any other moves, and that's not good because this Frost Lass is mainly to like set up spikes and to taunt things and stuff like that. So I have to switch out, and I switch out my Claydol. Now this Infernape's out there, and the Infernape's gonna switch out because I guess it has nothing to do against Claydol really. So this is my perfect chance to set up some Stealth Rocks with my Claydol, and well, he decides to do the same thing. So he's gonna set up some Stealth Rocks with his Nidoqueen, which he switched into, where and I decide to go with Psychic while he does that. And Psychic does a decent amount of damage, which I'm actually surprised at. I expected it to do less because I didn't train this Claydol to have a lot of special attack, but whatever. Anyways, he's also gonna set up Toxic Spikes, but I Rapid Spin them away, which is basically the use of my Claydol, set up Stealth Rocks and to Rapid Spin away any entry hazards. And I gave it Psychic and Earth Power just to hit some things. And he's gonna send in a Glade, and I'm gonna go for a Psychic on the Glade. And it does a decent amount, but the only reason it did that much is because it was a critical. And really it actually does very little, as you'll see after he sets up a Swords Dance. I go for another one and it barely does anything. Reason I actually stayed in was because I wanted to see what it'll do, and it actually was not a good play at all. And then I go for another Psychic because I don't know, I'm just getting worried right here because I don't know what that Glade can do to me. Goes for Drain Punch, which starts getting me thinking, okay, maybe he doesn't have that much attacking moves. But then I was messing up this match because it's been a long time since I had a Wi-Fi battle, and I mean a long time. I just decided to get back into it and to upload some. But like I was saying, his Drain Punch doesn't do that much at all, and he does recover some HP with that. So he's gonna go for another Drain Punch. My Chandelure does, it's part Ghost type, so it takes it very well. This Chandelure is a timid natured Specs Chandelure, so yeah, it's not very fast. Thing is, he was able to get off a Shadow Sneak and beat it, because Shadow Sneak will make you go first, and with +4 attack, it's definitely gonna KO. But thankfully, I gave my Chandelure the Flame Body ability and not the other one which you can have. Or at least I caught it with the Flame Body. I actually got really lucky because most of them were Flash Fire, but I luckily got Flame Body eventually. And my Claydol dies to an Ice Punch from this Glade, which I did not see coming at all. But I realized right now the reason using Drain Punch is so you can recover up some HP. But yeah, anyways, I switch into my Aggron because I know he'll go Drain Punch on it, and I switch into my Frost Lass because Drain Punch won't affect it and the burn will finish it off. But no, MrPsychic11 is just too smart. He realizes that'll happen because he knows there's Frost Lass left, and he goes for Shadow Sneak because I guess he's probably thinking, okay, who would go out into Aggron on that? So that was a really smart move, man. Good play, or either that it was just a bad move on my part. I think it's probably both. Anyways, I still have my Frost Lass left because it survives Shadow Sneak due to the burn, because burn does have the Pokemon with the burn's attack. If you guys did not know that. And that Infernape's gonna go for Fire Blast and finish me off. And apparently I found out this Infernape has Life Orb, so it's gonna be doing a lot of damage with its moves, but I know it's gonna be taking damage itself. And I switch into my Altaria, or Altaria, whatever you wanna pronounce it. And this Infernape goes for Hidden Power Ice, and that does a lot, but it doesn't KO just because Altaria has a lot of special defense. I go for the Dragon Dance. The thing he doesn't know, my Altaria is EV trained in HP and special defense. It barely has, what I'm trying to say is it doesn't have very good attack or speed, which is why I gave it Dragon Dance. Now I'm not really confident it can outspeed Infernape at that point, but he still thinks it will. So this is a perfect chance to switch into something. And he switches into Crobat, the Choice Scarf Crobat, which really can't do anything. And he's gonna go for Taunt on my Aggron, which is switch into. Now my Aggron is banded, which is something he doesn't know, so it's completely offense. So that Taunt was completely useless, but so is his Crobat, so I guess, you know, there's no real point. And Head Smash just KOs it, and I don't take any recoil because my Aggron does have the Rocket ability. So now he's gonna send in a Nidoqueen, a shiny one, which I actually forgot to mention when it first came out. So obviously, since I'm banded, I'm stuck on using Head Smash. That won't be doing much to Nidoqueen. Well, it probably might do a little, like a decent amount, but you know, I don't know. But he's probably certain I'm banded now. I don't know, because of the whole switching. Because most Aggrons do have Earthquake, but mine actually doesn't. And his Nidoqueen goes for the Stealth Rock. So if my Altaria ever switches back in, it's gonna be taking a lot of damage. Which is why I decided to go with Rest Up right now. And actually, this was my second Wi-Fi battle with this team. The first one was like a really long battle with stalling and all that. It wasn't against MrPsychic11, it was against someone else that doesn't have a YouTube channel, but yeah, it just took forever to have the battle. Anyways, he roars me into Electros, which is you know, my Life Orb mixed Electros that has both physical and special attacks, as you'll see. And he goes by Slam. The only real move I can use against this thing is Grass Slam, which actually does a it's not that much, but more than I expected, I'll give it that. And you know, just gonna keep going for Body Slam. I'm getting lucky, I'm not paralyzed, but you know, you'll see the luck runs out soon enough. I do get paralyzed, if I'm correct at least. Actually no, I don't. No, okay, never mind. But I'm at such low HP right now. I'm gonna die no matter what happens. But he actually withdraws this thing. I don't know why. But well, actually, it wasn't that bad of a move because he knows Grass Knot won't do much. But it does more than I expect, mainly because of the whole Life Orb part. Because as you see, it, you know, for a not very effective move, it did a good amount. And I still live a little bit. And he's gonna go for close combat, and the Life Orb damage is gonna get him even harder. So really, this is looking bad for his Infernape right now. But it's looking way worse for me because if you guys have not noticed, I only have one Pokemon left. No, sorry, two Pokemon left, which are Aggron and Altaria. Now, the reason I sent Aggron was because I expected him to predict me to switch in Altaria and go for Hidden Power Ice. But I guess he doesn't. I guess he just decides not to over-predict or something. This time it was me who over-predicted. So yeah, I was really hoping he'd go for Hidden Power Ice right there, hoping for Altaria to come out, but yeah. Now, thankfully, Altaria has the ability Natural Cure, or Altaria. I'm just gonna say Altaria, this sounds better. But yeah, Altaria does have the ability Natural Cure, which means if it switches out, it's gonna, what's it called? Yeah, if it switches out, its status is gone. So that's why I have Rest on it, so I can rest up, get full HP, switch out, and the sleep will be gone. So yeah. Now, anyways, Altaria seems to be always the last Pokemon I have, because in the last battle, Altaria was the last Pokemon I had, and it was just like stalling out the guy. Eventually, I just decide, okay, I'm getting bored. I just keep going for an offensive move, and then I die. But well, actually, in the end, confusion kills me because this Altaria does have Outrage, and you know, causing confusion after a while. And I live the Hidden Power Ice barely from the Infernape. I rest up quickly and get full health, and this Mammoth comes in and Ice Shards me and one-hit KOs me. So that's the game pretty much. Good game, MrPsychic11. Again, his channel link is in the description. He doesn't make any videos, but still, it's a good idea to go subscribe to that guy. That guy's a nice guy. Well, then again, I don't really think you should subscribe to somebody just because someone else tells you to. It's just whether you enjoy the videos or anything like that. Whether you enjoy the videos they make, which MrPsychic11 really doesn't make any videos, but I don't know if you don't have to subscribe to him, but basically what I'm trying to say, he's a nice guy. And yeah, I never seem to beat him. In total I've had about 3 Wi-Fi battles with him, 2 of which were like way before. Not way, but like a while back, like maybe a year ago or something, or like a couple months. But then there's this battle which we had, and all 3 of them I lost, if I'm correct, or at least from what I can remember, I've lost at least 2 of them. And so yeah, this guy's a nice guy. He's a great battler. Go you know, I don't know, PM or something. He's not really on his channel anymore, but it's a good idea to go to his chat room. The link to his chat room will be in the description as well, and it's even in his channel, the link. So if you guys ever wanna go there, and there's a lot of people over in that chat room. You can battle them in the chat room and all that. You can also become a moderator by becoming a gym leader there, which you can just find out about stuff over there. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next Wi-Fi battle or something.